Hello, everyone. This is Andre Kent Jr. Of the Young and Smart Company, doing business as Young and Dumb Entertainment. And I wanted to comment on the contract that was signed in 2014. In 2014, we had a deal with Colombo Kitchen attorneys. They did not screw us over. I signed that contract. I didn't know any of the legal jargon, didn't know any of the bounds of the agreement, but for most people of color, I just needed something on business documents. I needed something on business legal documents. I needed it at an attorney's office. If I knew that attorneys' offices and companies, if you sign a contract with them, they could make albums and produce stuff. And if I knew that at the time, I don't know what kind of contract I would have signed. But there was only five of us supposed to be there. And we were like, let's take our money and let's go reinvest it first. And then we'll worry about the contract later. Why? Because we didn't actually know any of the legal jargon, and it was just a basic formatted template where in my head, that's a build to suit template. It's a custom build to suit template. It's a custom build to suit contract. And there should have been nobody else involved. But come to find out, the credit union where we pulled the money from, they kind of got involved inside the deal where they weren't allowed to be involved inside the deal. It wasn't unconstitutional what they did, and we have no claims against the attorney firm because we signed that contract. Um, I just I just had time to get to the contract because a couple years ago since 2019 I had time. It is January 22nd, 2023, and I removed the no compensation clause in 2019 where you could pay our booking fees, and the Young and Smart Company doing business as Young and Dumb Entertainment and Ticket Monsters. These are the equivalency on the Homage Network of level 6 and up companies. They're still partially startups though, because I had to go reorganize everything, get everything straight because the credit union thought they were throwing in money with us, and we didn't allow them to do any of that. And by the way, Pitt Community College does not have to sponsor any of my stuff. They don't have to back any of my stuff if they don't feel like it or want to. But any other college or university that wants to back my material and back up my associate's degree in arts, associate's degree of business, master's degree, and doctorate degrees, all the stuff that I turned in to be Dr. Kent and to be Dr. AJ Kent, you are welcome to send in a request and I will get back to you. But I am at the Continuing Education Center. I'm working alongside them as an entrepreneur and an employer. However, that contract that I signed, I went through and I reorganized it. I didn't really reorganize it. I went and wrote everything between the lines that we agreed to. And then with a credit union, like we were saying, if they gave everybody the same amount of money at that time period through the credit union that we got out, where we were splitting that amount between five people, then any amount of income that comes in, they should do the same exact thing. So if I put in X amount of dollars in return, which TDNC, the Touchdown in North Carolina Festival, brings in about 49 million a year with the plan that was created in 2019, and then the Dowdy Ficklen Stadium plan brings in another $49 million a year. So that's approximately 100 million with all the actual just the event section, not everything else, just the events that were done in 2019, which they have weather insurance, cancellation insurance, all sorts of insurances around them. So they're approximately bringing in 100 million USD a year. So if y'all gave everybody as a credit union $25,000, then everybody should be getting $100 million this time through the credit union. But they didn't have any rights to join in the deals and stuff. So I went and organized it. Lifeline Leaders is no longer Lifeline Leaders at this company. They have their own place and own responsibility. I'm running all the startup companies by myself, doing it all by myself. I do not have any employees except myself, and I don't even have to be an employee. I could just be an owner. I am the one who sent out all those emails killing off. I did not sign for a dollar. I do not believe in CEOs and people of color signing for a dollar salary. I've not ever signed for a dollar salary. Won't sign for a dollar salary at this moment, and not at this time. And I'm the one who, in 2016, Lifelong Leaders became Young and Dumb Entertainment. Then all that stuff closed in 2018, and it was reopened as the Young and Smart Company, doing business as Young and Dumb Entertainment, registered, and having the booking fees, talent fees associated with. So with those contracts, they weren't faulty contracts. They weren't signed to say, oh my God, we went through it and that's a dumb contract. No, they were supposed to sit with us, go through the contracts eventually, but we wanted to get our money up first. So we went and invested in concerts, but little did we know everybody was watching and the credit union was watching, and we didn't give them permission to do that. That's why when we got our money that we wanted out, we took it to a small business bank like BB&T, because BB&T is used to working with small businesses. Navy Federal was not. So don't blame BB&T for what Navy Federal should not have done. And don't say it's unconstitutional. Don't say it was a stupid thing to do. Don't say it was a rational thing. Maybe you think irrationally. Maybe the deals that you signed were irrational, because if I gave you that contract now, then you go in there and reorganize it best for your company and tell me all the legal jargon, tell me what every bit of it means, tell me this, that, and the other. You probably couldn't do it. So I'm thankful for the experience. I'm thankful for the opportunity. Thank God that the contracts are ready now. Thank God that it has reorganized the company now. But that dollar principle, it doesn't work anymore. We're at full prices. We're back in the United States dollar. All that other stuff is completely irrelevant now. So since y'all want to know what happened with the contract, I'm not stupid, but I expected y'all to use the fair business policies, fair business practices act. I expected y'all to use common sense. I expected y'all to use the right business jargon, legal jargon, stuff that we did not know. I expected y'all to act fairly. I expected y'all to act like you had some sense. I expected y'all to use common sense. I didn't expect the bank and the credit union to be doing deals with each other. I expected to bring them back revenue and bring the company back revenue, not sit there and have somebody else just sit there and call shots over me, this, that, and the other. And we're only going by things that happened in 2018 forward. So everything behind 2018 is irrelevant. So all the stuff that's coming out was created for the purposes of past 2018 and beyond. Thank you.